Hello, everybody. Saran, I don't know where you're going, but have a good one, dude. Getting my F1-8X soon. Ooh, is this F1 anode? It's right over there. I want to show you guys some stuff first before I grab it, but I actually haven't opened the actual case for that yet, so I don't know. But hi, everybody. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, dude. It was nice to meet you at the Toronto meetup. Oh my god, it was so much fun. Legitimately, guys, like, not even, I'm not trying to like sound overly nice or whatever, but probably one of the best experiences I've had in a long time. Between this and like the Novelties meetup, even just hanging out with Novelties, like primo examples of some really good experiences you can have in this hobby. And really showing that this hobby is, for me at least, not for everyone, obviously everyone's different. This hobby is all about experiences. Also, the guys, in case you guys are wondering, also we're gonna turn the light on after the sun sets because it's too bright in this room without it. But the Envoy, the Alexotos colored Envoy, is gonna be coming in soon. The prototype for it, at least, and then we'll figure out from there, like if I like it. So I'll be building on stream. We'll be like taking a look at it all together, but it'll be fun. It'll be really cool. Define soon. Let me read the message again from Mode. 1 second. And I quote, they said, looks like the Envoy prototype and your covers should arrive this week to us. So I should get it soon. Very soon. Soon TM? Yeah, very soon. Oh hell yeah, dude, I'm excited, dude. So next week, probably like the week after, I'd want to say, like, I'm not too positive, but any renders? No, I mean, like, I don't, you guys know me. Yeah, I was like this with everything I've released with the exception of like what? Actually, no, there's nothing that I've personally released that's ever been a render. Even when it came down to the IFK Aether set, that was like one of the first times for a while for like keycap sets, like I had pushed for, I don't want renders, I want real photos. And then we actually adjusted the renders to match the photos, and then we kept like photos and renders, so it was like both. I want you here, so I have to come. Hello, hi Luminous, how you doing? Elquan, oh my god, baby boy. Elquan, DM me on Discord. I want to play Apex. I want to do some Apex Legends. You need to carry me. Yeah, I will. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I literally can't wait for it, dude. It's gonna be so much fun. Will your Envoy be offered as a Canadian vendor? Because of the limited, I guess, like this small amount we're running. Because again, it's not a lot. We're not gonna be like doing a crap ton. I don't think it will, Angry. I know it's awkward coming from someone who's Canadian myself, but I can ask. What's the number? Still not definitive, but between 150 to 300. What's up, Hackney? How you doing? Alex's secret French accent? Do I have a French? Do I sound like I have an accent of any sort? I think people say I have like a Canadian accent, but honestly, I don't see it. Zao, what's going on, dude? How are you, man? Canadian, eh? I just feel like I've been exposed to a lot of like the world growing up, like via online, talking to people that actually, even in Toronto, I don't feel like people in Toronto really have an accent. I don't hear or see it. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. Lance, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate that, first of all.
Lighting looking good today.
Thanks, dude. It's not gonna last long, but I was able to recreate this, guys. This style lighting, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna do it. Just because the top-down view, like this view, I don't love this lighting for. Oh, my camera's a little bit off, but let me fix it. Just because I think this is important to get like good colors and stuff like that. So it's great for this angle. Like it looks fan-fucking-tastic. I love this. I don't like the top down. I hate to break it to you, but you have an accent? I do? You say Apex Legends with a Quebecois accent? Apex Legends? Oh, like when I said like that? Oh, I was just being silly. Legends. This lighting feels mad fallish palette. Yeah, I know. I absolutely love it, dude. Apex Legumes. Legume. I have to keep these Tim things here, else he's gonna be very sad. Oh man, how are you guys doing today though? Today I hit the gym hard today. Had like a very inspiring talk with BTZ and Geo about gym stuff. So hit the gym hard today. Did some other fun stuff. Trying to get in shape, trying to shed some pounds, trying to grow my muscles to be non-existent anymore. What's the gym schedule? 5 times a week. I don't really have like, I try to go in between anywhere between 1 and 3. How much do you squat, bro? I'm not quite at that level. I'm doing like cable machines right now. Really just trying to get myself in shape a little bit. Just built a stone mason 60 and I don't like it. That's a tray mount, right? That's a tough one to build. It's a tough one to make sound good. We'll start somewhere. Yeah, dude, starting somewhere I feel like the first step, you know? Just got my Sonnet and I'm so excited. Yes, dude, it's such a good keyboard. Have I built the Wind X2? The Wind, I'm gonna be honest, I have not, I don't really recall the Wind R2. I know I did, I just don't remember. But we're doing another Wind Studios keyboard. There's a lot of Wind keyboards, like Wind Studios. That's right, it was all blue. We put Voyage on it, Voyager. Actually, here, let me show you guys something I want to just quickly show you here. While the lighting's kind of cute, I guess. We're gonna be building this soon. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I already opened this. Dude, I love a good little like unboxing experience. It was super cute. Like, I think the box is quite nice. The packaging has this like plastic sleeve. I don't love that it's plastic, but whatever. But it's from Helix Labs. It's the RU65. They have like a little, you know, hope you enjoy the board. So very, very cute inside here. Just letting me take a look at this. They have guys, when I tell you this is the cutest, this in, I think the Bauer Light, but this has the cutest assembly, like keyboard assembly thing I've ever seen. Absolutely cute. Doing a basic 5x5 weightlifting program did wonders for the back pain I was having. Today I actually did back for the first time because I'm just starting the strength program stuff. Dude, I felt it right away. Like I felt like my muscles being worked in my back when I was like, damn, that's something. So very, very cute. But oddly enough, the one I got, the one they sent me only has brass, but like, look at this. It's a brass plate. So I think we're gonna go tactiles on this. This is called the Aru 65. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing this. I don't want to take this out right now just because it's gonna like fall or something, but this is the back weight. It's just over here right now, so we gotta put it on the back, but kind of cool, I guess, right? Pretty cool. I'm here for it. Do tactiles shine on brass? It's kind of one of those age-old things where people prefer it. I even kind of prefer it, so love the warm colors today. Thanks, man. It won't last very long, but we'll keep it up as long as we can. It's so gaudy, I love it. I think that was even my problem with the original one where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like this, but as my keyboard preferences change a little bit, I kind of like it now. Like, it's cool, it's definitely novel. I guess I have Exile, but I'm gonna be honest, probably to check my VOD stuff. I don't really recall what I thought about it. I didn't keep it for very long. You want to see the F1? All right, we'll get the F1. I don't know if the owner's in chat right now. I didn't see his username, but we'll get the F1 now. I'll show you guys the F1 a little bit. You know, I need a shave today, but I ordered a shaver thing because mine's really old. And I don't know, for all the guys who have to shave in chat, when you have like a really old blade, just a really old shaver and the battery starts to die and like it doesn't have the same strength, it starts to tug at your beards. And last week when I shaved, oh my, like it's just a trim I do, right? It's not like all of it. It hurt, dude, it hurts so bad. So I'm not gonna use it again until I get the new one. Dude, I have to get a shaver too. Yeah, I'm not using that one there again. Like it's old, I don't know why I've kept it for so long. But dude, it sucks. What is shaving? Yeah, I know, right? What is shaving? Okay, hold on. Let's bring this to the table here. This one has some weight. How do I open it? Alpaca 90 gram springs on brass. That's heavy. Oh, there's like a little... Blades are so expensive, sometimes the pain is worth it. don't know, man. Oh shit, was this open in transit? Okay. It's fine. Let's take a look. Let us take a look. I shaved my beard once. My GF was not a fan. My girlfriend wants me to shave, but like I'm telling her, like there's nothing good coming out of me shaving, dude. Like I don't know what the expectation is, but there's nothing good coming out of it. I'm gonna look like a little boy, and I'm gonna look stupid. It's gonna be a good laugh for all of 5 minutes, and it's gonna be a regret for both of us after that. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, I don't know if we're doing plateless or half plate today. I think the owner said it's up to me. But I'm gonna be honest, I've built an F1 with the plateless kit. I much prefer the half plate. But this is all a preference game, right? It's all a preference game. What do we got? This is the O-ring stuff. You did a half plate last time? Yeah. I think most of the people who've sent it to me do half plate stuff. There's some accents in here, some screws. Hey Alex, thanks for making these streams happen. Just got off from a recent breakup and stressed out. Oh my, bro, optimistic. Staying here, man. Chill out with us. We all know how that. It's never a good feeling, right? It's never a good feeling. So just come hang out with us, dude. No lights on today. I probably will once the sun starts to set a little bit more. But with the light on, like, look what happens. Don't laugh. But I mean, you guys can laugh, whatever. I don't care. But this is what happens when I turn the light on. I mean, actually, it's not that bad, but it's still kind of like. This is really. I can see hot spots on my forehead, for example. It's just because it's too bright. But I'm just gonna leave it off for now. I don't feel like adjusting all the cameras and. Elquan, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to optimistic_owns.
Oh my god,
they have given 79 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I think this is. Are these the feet? Yeah, these are the feet. The warm colors are so good. Why is your stream so dark today? Tim, my baby boy. It's because you're not here lighting up the room. And it's because I don't have the lights on. And because Gio isn't here, yeah. Okay, so this is a black anodized one. And I think there's other accent pieces in here, but I ain't gonna lie. The all black one with the silver is very classic looking. What the hell is all this stuff over here? You guys can't really see because the lights are not on, but some dust it looks like. What the hell is all this stuff? It's from the, this is all from the, this over here? Let me get a microfiber. I'm such a sucker for red plates. Red plates are quite nice. This stuff. Hi Alex, I'm typing on my Dolus and I love it. The Dolus is a good keyboard. I think I need to, is this like dust from that bag? I'm such a sucker for Alex. Oh my goodness. Custom stops the package, so hopefully it didn't get damaged. Hi Gurney. Dude, I gotta tell you guys my first, not horror story with customs, but because it wasn't that scary. Client of mine, we shipped him back his keyboard. Customs checked it, like. They ended up, it was so damaged in customs. Like the box went through hell. They sent it back to me. Like they attempted delivery, but I guess the local post office didn't want to deliver it because it was such in bad condition. They sent it back to me. Luckily the keyboard was in a hard shell case, so it was fine. But things like, there was a small box. It was an F1 actually. The accents were in it. The small box, I guess, fell out of this giant hole in the side that they made. So I'm working on helping the client get some extra accent pieces. But holy smokes, like, and it had like all the checked by customs tape on it, you know? But like, oh my God, it was a brand new box too. That's so ass. Yeah, it's the first time this has ever happened, but I thought I'd share that with you guys. Just fucking, yeah, like savages. Like, I guess I don't even know why. I tape it all the same. Like, I tape it easily so people, if they need to get in it, they can cut it open. But it just looks like they just like took a blade and cut it all up. Even customs can't resist a peek at the F1. It's like that time customs stabbed through keyboards. Savages, dude. Compliment for 765. You know who's a real savage? 765 for looking that cute today, all right? Love you, buddy. I hope you're having a great day today, all right, dude? Hello, King. Love the comfy lighting. It's gonna be comfy lighting. I know it's kind of getting dark right now, but we'll turn on the light in a bit. I love that you guys love it, though. All right. Gurney, I don't know if you had your heart set on something. I know in your little thing there, you put my preference. I'm gonna be honest. I really want to do the half plate. I've had really good experiences with the half plate on the F1. I've done one plateless F1. It was nice. I think I still prefer this for the mods. The mods have like a slight more bite to it, which I don't know, is my preference, but full plate is very nice too. Full plate's great as well. It's fantastic. Honestly, any way you build this is really good. I prefer the plate and half plate though. They probably thought it was some other stuff being trafficked. I mean, like, it's all kind of the same, right? You know? I was indecisive when I bought the plates. We'll do half plate. Is the half plate thinner? I always forget. Is it 1 mil? Yeah, it's 1 mil one. This is a little bit thinner. And this is, what color is this actually? Is this like a darker red than the other one? Ooh, this is kind of nice actually. Music kind of loud? You know what? It might be. That's on me, guys. That's on me. Let me fix that. There we go. Is that a little better? Hey, Alex. Good evening. HR Toby. How you doing, dude? I don't get what drilling accomplishes. From what I understand, it's some sort of like security thing that they do. This is like a dark red. It's weird. I know this is aluminum, but this feels like plastic. Just maybe because it's so thin. All right, we're gonna do that. Let's put these off to the side. F1 looking like it's in good condition. We love that. Let's test the PCB. Actually, Granny, did you already test the PCB? I don't. Yeah, I guess like. I don't know. I guess what happens is they drill into it because they think maybe it's like the keyboard's hollowed out or something. You know? Maybe that's why they do it. And they drill into it because, you know, maybe they think it's safer to do that. Honestly, not 100% sure. Love these red PCBs. All right, I'm going to turn on the light now. It's getting too dark. I clicked the wrong button. Let's close this too. I'm wearing the orange shorts today, guys. Oh, I just totally rammed into this. Still a little bright in my room, but whatever. It'll die down. Kenny, would you hydrate? Got you, dude. The Moroundi sounds not good at all. What? Okay, Kursok. I wanna diagnose this with you because I think the Moroundi switches are okay. What plate did you build with? And what kind of config did you do with the QK80? You mentioned that you're gonna have something new to do with the points. Yes, that's gonna be tomorrow. Well, actually, it'll be implemented during the day tomorrow. But I guess I'm not streaming tomorrow, so it'll be Wednesday. You guys see it. Ricky, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. They're okay, PC and Zoom, Palm and Q80. Was it the what PCBs did you use in the QK80? Alright, so let's move this over. I'm gonna start doing the stabs. We're doing some AP stabs today. The PCB, was it the flex cut version or the regular? I don't know, man. I'm still a little bit divided on the QK80. Like, I think it's a fine board for what it is. I think there are better TKLs. Red. Oh, if I switch this, it might be flickering because I changed the camera thing because I wanted to change it to like F1.4. So if it flickers and you guys are annoyed at it, just let me know. Where did I put the little thingy mabob that changes things? Oh, there it is. Underneath the box. Oh, actually it doesn't. Nice. Wireless with flex cuts? Okay. I don't mean to like... fuck. I'm going to try doing this as like neutral as possible, but if your goal is to get something a little bit more full, even if you add the foam, the flex cuts usually don't offer that kind of experience with the keyboard. So again, I'm not trying to harp on the flex cuts are bad type thing. But if your goal was to get obviously a flexier keyboard, maybe that's the way you want to stick with. But I do find the majority of switches kind of have that effect with the flex cut PCBs, no matter how good the switch. And the Mirandis are kind of like, I'd say in between. I think they're fine. Like honestly, the Mirandi switches are okay. Kind of in between for me. I don't love them. I don't hate them. Let's open this guy here up nicely. Do y'all see the Cycle 7 FRL? It's like a 170 decked out with Bluetooth. Oh. Try to rebuild without foam. If I honestly would stick with the foam for the Mirandi switches and the flex cuts. If you have the option to use or to tape up the PCB, I would tape up the flex cuts on it with some thicker tape. That could help a lot of the sound profile. You might not even have to disassemble anything, but I would try at least to do that. Those stickers are so good. The Tim Keelis stickers. I gotta rip the boy. I'm doing a Tim Keelis appreciation week this week. So, you know, gotta rip him. Gotta love Tim. Gotta show Tim, oh no, my Switch. Gotta show Tim all my love. I don't want to use XHT BDZ for this. Honestly, I've been loving XHT BDZ less and less today. What stabs do you recommend? Any stab. Honestly, there's no good stab. Like, there's no bad stab in my opinion. Well, okay, I'm lying. Don't buy the glorious ones. If you find the glorious stabs, I don't even know about their V2s. Just fucking avoid those things. Their V1s were a disaster. And they included metal washers, which defeats the purpose of the fucking washer. But yeah, I would just avoid those. Everything else has been okay. Well, I mean, maybe CoStar, I don't know. I haven't used CoStar in ages. Metal washers. Dude, I still, like, when I saw that, they opened, like, that's when, you know, I was still giving Glorious a chance, honestly a chance. And when I saw that and I opened up that package and I saw metal washers, I just didn't know what to say. I'm like, that's how you know none of these guys, like, give a shit. Like, none of them know what's going on. Like, I don't even think that's an oversight, you know? Like, damn, didn't know what stabs to order. If you're gonna order stabs, if you want the best price for performance, cherry clip-ins, baby. Just get yourself cherry clip-ins. There's cherry clip-ins, all right? But if you don't care for clip-ins, honestly, Stabies are good, Duroc's good, anything's good. Metal washers, gang gang. Yeah, for real, bro. For real. All right, let's lube some stuff. I would like to, oh yeah. Then just don't forget to also order wires. Oh, for cherry clip-ins? Oh, drop stabs? I have actually never used the drop stabilizers. I haven't used a lot of drop product, to be honest. My guy, thanks for the insight. Anytime, Exile. My favorite stabilizers, cherry clip-ins. You do have to obviously do that one extra step of clipping things. But there's one little nuance of cherry clip-ins that I really like, which is, other than them being cheap, they have a slight scratch. And I've been kind of into that, so it kind of adds some character. If you want like the super, super smooth, you know, nothing's going to bother you, probably get Duroc. The Wuche stabs are good too. Cherry clipping, yeah, you clip them, so that's about it. I'm afraid to test with other keycaps, and I'm not entirely certain, but I think Aqua stabs I picked up might have stretched the stems of my cap. It could happen. A solution, like I think we've talked about it on stream a few times, just get some Get some Saran Wrap, or some people, I think Rusty, who frequents here, even said to use nail polish or something to kind of help close that gap on your switch. It happens though. I've had, like, honestly, in the Envoy as well, it's happened too. TX is suing Wuche over a patent for silicone inside the stem. Really? I didn't know that was patented. If I'm being honest with you guys, you don't even need the silicone. I still don't understand that whole like idea of adding like stuff. Just use lube. I really don't, like, I don't fully get it. I've tried so many of those weird mods, like I don't like it. Like the heat shrink mod and stuff. I don't know, man. We're going to be actually using Valadon cream tonight, so. For me, a good stab just needs lube. I'm not trying to be elitist or anything, but I just feel like you can do all of it with just lube. Saves you money as a consumer, and you know, if you want to do all those extra steps, go for it. I'm never going to stop anyone, but I just feel like it's just extra steps for the sake of extra steps. Did me dirty? Yeah, I don't know. I still haven't tried those things, but I don't really care for them. I'm Donawall and Kenny. What did Kenny do? What happened? Kenny, what happened? Did something happen with Kenny? I need to know. I love Kenny. I don't want anything bad to happen to that. Link he posted? Oh shit, did he post a link? Look at this, please. Wombat 200%. Bro, like, why? I think I've seen this. Just why, though? You know, maybe this would be super dope for someone who needs all this stuff, but I don't know, man. That's crazy. Because we can? I guess so, you're right. I'm not going to argue with you. Newton, thank you so much for the Prime. You know where I can see that being super useful for someone who has a bunch of macro pads, who doesn't want more space on their desk or needs like cables freed up? Maybe that's like where that is going to be hugely needed. Also for artisan collectors or knob collectors. If you guys love knobs and have a collection of custom knobs, then you can knob it up on that keyboard. Video Editor Extreme. I just feel like that's going to take so much desk space. Where did you put your mouse? Oh, I put it up here for some weird reason. I don't know why I did that. How long do you find lube lasts in your own boards? So realistically, I have been using the Envoy almost every day since I got it. And oh, you know what? I think I gave Chozo the wrong config for this Envoy, but whatever. I was thinking of the other Envoy. I've used it almost every day, and I haven't touched the stabs at all. I would say, like, on stuff that I do lube and use frequently, again, my frequent might be different from your frequent, but 7-8 months, you know? I think that would be it. And all I do is put a little bit of extra Krytox. If you're using the correct lubricant, not Permatex, Loctite, or you're using like an XHT BDZ, you should be good for a while. What's up, Doofin? How you doing, man? Later, Kenny. Love you, dude. You should be good for a while, dude. Have you checked out the new TET FRL full size from KBD Fans? I will be actually checking that out. I am planning to build that. We coordinated that. I think it's either it's been shipped or will ship out. But we'll schedule that very, very soon. That looks really nice, actually. Permatex, yeah, honestly, Just Press, Permatex feels like it lasts all of a few weeks for me. I hate Permatex. I thought the new Linus video was actually pretty good. The stab section was a little bit, I think, overcomplicated. And I do, okay, my other, not problem, but I think the other thing that was a little bit confusing too is I don't know why they force broke the tofu. I don't think the tofu actually needs to be force broken, but that's the thing about force break is everyone who uses force break just thinks you need to force break everything. I don't feel like that's the truth, but really good video. Like I really think, I don't know if, was it Plouffe who wrote it? Or I don't know who had a hand in writing it. Very good. Again, the only issue is stab section, a little over complex. That was it. But they used Permatex and I was so fucking sad, bro. They used Permatex and I saw that and I was like, ah, man, all these people are going to have wet PCBs. All these people are going to have stabs that go pee-pee on their PCB, dude. I was so sad, man. It's like, it's objectively not a good lubricant to use. It's just for whatever reason, their formula at Permatex is just bad. Oh, was he just showing? I thought that was like a use it type thing. Linus was so bored reading the teleprompter. Okay, I didn't want to, like, I felt that as well, Sporky. I actually had messaged another group chat of mine, and I was like, because we're all kind of watching it, and I was like, do you guys feel like Linus doesn't want to do this video? Like, it didn't feel like enthusiastic like he normally does. So, yeah, I don't know. It was just weird. What's this, Simon?
Krytox 205G0 along just about anywhere except the stem. Now, to be clear.
I need to go watch that Simon clip more in detail afterwards. I think it's the mic kind of fading off and peaking makes me laugh. I think that's what it is. Yeah, there is a lot of lube on the Switch, but to each their own. It's all preference. I just want to say thanks for your content. It really helped me guide me. Dude, honestly, Guardfather, I'm glad it's helped you guide through the introduction of this hobby. I know it's a seemingly complex hobby, but it doesn't have to be. I think it can be complex, but it also isn't, you know? Dude, it's gonna sound like mac and cheese inside the switches. A little bit, yeah. It might sound a little bit mac and cheesy, for sure. I agree. Oh my god, I bought Permatex from Spikey's, and now I'm afraid to use it on my board. Okay, you can use it, no problems asked. Like, you can get away with using Permatex. Again, not to harp on it, because I know that seems to be a problem with a lot of my viewers lately. People think I harp on things, but just want to reiterate that Permatex can, I don't know, it leaks, and then it kind of just fades really quickly. It's not that it damages anything, it just kind of makes a mess on your PCB, and then you also, like, it just doesn't stay where it's supposed to. It kind of just liquefies and just, like, evaporates out of the entire stab housing. I used it for a long time, and then I switched, and I was like, yeah, I need to change something else. I echo this. I got into the hobby watching your stab lubing video. It was so well done. Man, I appreciate that, Sporky. That was, like, the one video where I wanted to get it right. Like, really, really right. And then I tried the same thing with the Switch lubing guide. And then I'm eventually going to do a really, really good, just like basic with some tips and tricks soldering guide, which still needs to get done, I know. But good things take time. Like I said, my main goal is always going to be streaming over anything else. The guides and stuff, they'll come when they come. But I'm happy to explain things here a million times. Hi Alex, how are you? Pancakes, I'm doing really good today, bro. How are you doing today? You switched your BDZ? I don't really use BDZ anymore. Like, if a client really wants BDZ, I'll use BDZ. I'm not a BDZ guy these days. I think it's a little too messy for my liking, and then if it happens to get in a place you don't want to get to, it makes the whole thing kind of sluggish. The Linus video fell off because it was written by an enthusiast, but read by a non-enthusiast, but aimed at non-enthusiasts, but primarily being watched by enthusiasts. That's actually kind of accurate. I'm hoping though, like I said, I thought the video was still really good. I'm really hoping that it brings some new people who are interested, but I don't know if you guys saw the comment section for that. Dude, there were people getting so mad at Crucified. I don't know if that's like supposed to be in this chat. I don't know if that number's supposed to be here. But there were some people getting so mad at the whole entire video and just concept of building a custom keyboard. Like I was seeing people being like, this is stupid. Like, why would I ever build something like this? Like, this is such a waste of my time. It's great. Like I've never really, like go read through some of the comments. Like I was like, some people were intense. Some people were super intense. What are the numbers for, guys? Mr. Alex, I miss you. Oh my God, Tofu types. Tofu, I hope you love that picture I took of you. I gotta make a little album later. I haven't really gone through all my stuff yet. Say it was a work day. I need to work 734-846. Okay, you know what, guys? You know what? Mason the numbers. It's okay, we have this community, it's true. Why would you build a custom PC? 69420? 42069. Thanks, guys. The internet culture is built on Reddit style know-it-all assholishness, and it's almost impossible to find a space that isn't affected by it. Oh man, that's a whole nother topic that I really don't even want to talk about right now, but to lightly touch on it, I guess. I started reading Reddit again a few days ago, and oh my God, I'm already over it. Also, Newton, I don't think I thanked you properly for the Prime. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Also, Ricky, everyone, thank you guys for the compliments and just niceness you guys provide here all the time. I soldered for the first time yesterday. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Would you solder? What kind of board? Soldering is rewarding. It's a little nerve-wracking, for sure. I get it. But it's so rewarding. With clear endo of the CNC lines, should be interesting. Yeah, I'm interested to see that too. Very interested. There's no way.
Flick me like you flick those balls on your tray, Daddy Alex.
There's no way Teja wrote that. That sounds like Tim. There's no way Teja wrote that, dude. Absolutely no way. That's a Tim comment. But I'll do it for you anyways. GG, I think I got hacked. Yeah, that's Tim. That's not Teja. 100% that's not Teja, dude. That's crazy. Thank you so much, Teja. I appreciate it. Hey, guys, if you guys didn't know this, tomorrow, I don't know what time we all decided on. I think 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern. Well, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Myself, Teja, Tim, and Angel will be on Tim's stream doing a podcast. Well, talking, really. Should be fun. Should be really interesting. We'll see everything's gonna be non-keyboard topics, by the way. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. West Coast time. Non-keyboard topics, because we talk about keyboards all day. Why do we need to keep talking about them? Universal Healthcare Roundtable. Happy Bard noises. Thank you so much for the Prime.
Great to catch the stream before I start D&D.
Dude, you say that? I was literally looking into D&D stuff. Like, I kind of low-key want to get into it, bro. Kursot, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate that. Thanks for gifting it.
Kursot gifted a tier 1 sub too.
That's TTS didn't even, or the text-to-speech didn't even want to read that. That's so sad. So nice.
Thanks for being cool at the meetup.
Hey, dude, it was so much fun. Thanks for everyone being there, man. Like I said, legitimately one of the best experiences. That meetup was insane. I thought the NK meetup was like really packed and just a lot of good people. Like this was like, I loved the NK meetup, but damn, this was crazy. Reddit is your biggest gripe, not surprising. Yeah, honestly, Reddit has done nothing lately anyways. Reddit's done nothing for me for keyboards. It's just a cesspool of really awkward complaints where there could be legitimacy to some of the complaints, but then everyone mob mentalities, and then just like whoever we're talking about in this, Reddit thread, they'll just like kicking the person like, yeah, you did this wrong. But it's just like no one else is effective. It's just weird, man. It's just strange. Drama farming? Yeah, kinda. Like again, there's probably legitimacy to a lot of threads, but then everyone just jumps on board with kicking everyone, just like, fuck that, man. Will you ever come down to Keep Convention in Manila? They really wanted me to come last year, but I was honestly a little nervous of going to many places because I've never been traveling until last year. So I'm gonna try doing some fun stuff this year. Where's my dielectric? I'll have to go get it. Are we talking about the Linus Tech Tip video? No. I actually really, you know what? I really appreciate the Linus video. Again, as someone who's really into this hobby, there are some like minor things that I would have changed about the video myself, but I thought the video was really good. Linus seems so bored doing it though. That was the only complaint I really have. Like my biggest gripe, besides the Permatex. Generally quite good for an all-in-one basic video. I thought it was a really good video. Does it go in depth on everything that we need to know? No, it doesn't, but it covers everything really well, you know? Like if I was joining the hobby and watched that, I would perhaps then go watch like Teja's video on lubing switches, and then another video on something else, you know? Is that an in and out shirt? It is. It is. That's all I had left in my dude, I need to get more t-shirts. I think I have a lot, but they're just old ones that don't really fit me much anymore. This is from Space Cables. This is a Lindy with a, I think that's I don't remember if that's like a special type of Limo connector. Linus made it clear multiple times in that video. Multiple times in many videos. Wait, for what? That's why I'm buying clones. Oh, people said that? Oh, or do you mean the GMK stuff? I'm gonna be honest, I was also lubing switches while watching that video, so there was probably some parts I missed. Like, I don't remember a GMK comment. Is that a Rico on your desk? It is. This is such a good little camera. If you guys haven't, like, if you guys need something small, it's a little spendy for what it is, but it's so good, man. Did you make your own Fuji film sim? Thank you, appreciate it. It is custom, but I fucked up one little part basics. The purples don't show that well on stream. Like, this is purple. Actually, this one here is showing nice. I need to go in and tweak like one thing of my color grade, but the purples don't show up purple. They show up more like a blue. I think I did that by accident. But this is like what I love for colors. Like, it just turned out great. My friend got scammed. He bought Jim Cam User for $150 and it was fake. Where'd he buy it from? Like Alibaba or something like that? By the way, Alex just had a huge altercation with a shop seller. I reviewed their extremely warped cherry profile keycaps and was extremely honest. They responded to me saying I didn't know what cherry profile was and complained that I had a bad review. When you say shop seller, do you mean like the website, the shop website that I think exists overseas, or do you mean like I'd love to know the vendor. If you want to message me, don't feel like airing it out. You don't know cherry profiles. Yeah, warps are cherries now. My friend got scammed though. That's crazy. I'd love to know, Doofin, if that was over. What's it called? Like a fake website, or was it like, I don't know, was it by someone else? Good morning, Zynos. How you doing, dude? The first one is about Reddit, and the second one, second stuff was on Linus. I was multitasking. Oh, okay. AliExpress. Ah, God. VITL? I don't know what that is. What is VITL? Just Press? Alex, did you get the chance to get your Midway from your parents' house? Nah, dude, honestly, I have to go and get a few keyboards that I've been missing. I just keep forgetting to pick, like, I'll go there, I'll enjoy my time, and then I forget. Like, the keyboards they're in the back of my mind when I'm going. You know? Is there any plus to 3-pin or 5-pin switches? So the plus would be the ways that you can build things. Like, for example, if you buy 3-pin switches, good luck trying to do playlists with that. Pain on the ass.
Leaving on a trip to Bali tomorrow. Ooh. First vacation in 5 years, so I'm unsure of how many keys one needs for the beach.
probably need like, for the beach, I'd say 3. Probably 3. Yeah, 3 sounds good, you know? 1 for each day? Yeah, maybe 1 for each day. Roger that, I'll pack 4 to be safe. Angry said 5. But 3-pins, like, honestly, I have no issue with 3-pin switch, but 5-pin switches are ideal for more variety of builds, like if you do plan to go plateless, but you shouldn't technically have any issues with 3-pin stuff if you have a proper plate. Would you guys, that's an interesting thing, right? Like, would you guys, if you guys were going on an extended vacation, right? Would you guys go and bring keyboards? Oh God, these hurt my fingers. These new TX AP stabs. Would you guys bring a custom keyboard to, I guess, the beach or anywhere like that? And I'm talking like extended, like 3-4 weeks. Oh, Just Press, I'll take a look in a second. Well, I'll take a look afterwards, so we don't air it on stream or whatever. I just built plates with 3 stem switches. The plastic holders drop use of the shit. You did, like, that worked okay? Honestly, I've tried doing that, Sir Mr. Positivity, and it was like a pain for me. Beach, too much sand. No for beach. Might if I had to work. No for weeks. No. I'll take a KB for anything more than 2 days. Chaser, you would, bro. I brought a custom to a week-long vacation. Interesting. If I'm using a computer, maybe depends on the location. Okay, so there's a lot of depends on the location and just plain no. That's kind of cool though, guys. I don't think I would. I think if I had to do a lot of work, perhaps. But I don't think I would. I think it would be very extra to have in my... I don't like packing a lot of things, by the way. I hate it. Plus, from what I understand, a lot of my friends have told me that traveling with keyboards, they apparently Customs really does not like keyboards. Apparently Customs gets pretty weird about keyboards. So even past, like, if I didn't mind packing it, oh man, I don't want to deal with that shit. How was the Toronto meetup? I saw Tofu Type's Toronto meetup recap. Looks like you enjoyed it a lot. It was fun, man. Man, when Tofu asked me that, I really had to dig deep and think. Because there's nothing like, I think it was what, biggest gripe of the hobby? I think that was like the only gripe I have. Videos live? I'll take a look later, Tofu. Trouble and Customs is not worth it. Exactly. And you said Reddit? You guys know I said Reddit. You guys already know. I don't even know what am I going to say? Flex cuts? Like, that's not even a gripe. That's just a preference. I don't know. There's nothing I can really say. I don't think anything else is like a big gripe to me. So nice.
My biggest gripe of the hobby is when
Mr.
you're not
Hockey.
streaming.
Please, dude. All right, hold on. I need to use the restroom really quick, but if you guys want to let me know your biggest gripes of the hobby, let me know. I'll be right back though. Give me 1 second, all right? Starts with R and ends with A. Is it Rama? Ayo, orange shorts? You know it, dude. Man, the Toronto beat looked like a good time. Clackbait. Clackbait. You know what I got at the meetup? Someone handed me something. Oh, I need to get you this, dude. Oak actually gave me a little gift, but Oak gave me some switches, so we can test out. Oh snap! Yeah, dude, I'm excited. So Oak gave me these. Shout out to Oak, dude. I knew it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, biggest gripe though. When I do a 1-2 sell offer and somewhere and I get a DM for the item with an offer. Yeah, I know, dude, with half of what you asked for. Biggest gripe, biggest grapes. I love grapes. Grapes are so good, man. Grapes are delicious. Gundam, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Living in a country where it's not popular. Yeah, that's a little annoying. I totally understand that. Like, the ability to purchase things becomes really tough because you have to pay all those custom fees. Perhaps that's another gripe of the hobby, but I don't think that's really a hobby-specific thing in a lot of ways. I think it's also a country thing, unfortunately. Like, if you have no vendors in your country, then you're just kind of shit out of luck, I guess. It's sad, though, because I have so many people who, like, really want things that talk to me about things, and it's just like, I feel you. Being in Canada, the import fees are ridiculous on some stuff. Hey Alex, I tried out a polycarbonate plate with long pull switches and noticed a persistent slapping sound when bottoming out. What mounting style is it? That sounds a little off, like shouldn't be that obviously. But yeah, let me know the mounting style of that. Actually, you know what I'm gonna use? My key map. This is my favorite thing to use. I actually spoke to Key Matt about getting colors like this. I like Key Mats more than I like this desk pad. I think we talked about it on a different stream, but same thing with shipping fees. Yeah, I feel like it should be expected when buying a heavy item like a key. It totally is. I think there's always that little bit of a surprise too. I like what Novel Keys does. Not speaking as a Novel Keys employee, but speaking as like just a customer. Back when I was just ordering stuff from them, they always have like a. I think they had a. I don't know if it's like an app they use or something, but they had like a what is it called? An expectation, like an estimate that you'd pay ahead of time for customs, so it was not really a big surprise, which was nice. Have you seen the thermal prototype Salvin posted in Wilba's Discord? You know what's crazy? I actually spoke to Salvin today, and he didn't even tell me that. No, I haven't seen it yet. Key Life community meetups happening September 2nd. Wish you would be there. I know. I was talking to Gio about this. I want to, but yeah, like a tax estimation, sort of like that, H. I want to. It's just I'm gonna be in August. I'm going to NK, right? And it's so close, like to me anyway, so close to the NK meetup that I kind of also feel like I'm going to be really burnt out, or just maybe feeling a lot of guilt for not streaming as much as I should. Planning on buying the Envoy, but already have the Forever. Ooh, good little keyboard, the Forever. Do you think it's not worth getting the Envoy? I want because of the different mounting style. So here's how I would view this. They're both very different typing experiences. Outside of even sound, like maybe you could get the sound to be sort of similar, but very different mounting, like in typing experiences from those mounting experiences. I think the Forever is a bit more stiff, while the Envoy is definitely very soft. I think the biggest thing for me was, do you need 265s? If the answer is you don't mind and just want some variety in typing, then I'd say go for it. As long as you're financially okay, you know, like you're not going to put yourself in like a bad spot that way. But I don't see why not. Like I don't think it's a bad thing to go for it. But yeah, that was a top mount on the top mount on Sonnet with Athleon runners. And you're saying it feels like it's coming loose or like it's slapping? Aberrancy, take a video, like, or I guess record it or something and send me it. Maybe I can like diagnose it via DM. But yeah, to go back to the Envoy question, yeah, I'd say like for me, I'd probably go for it. It's different enough. But if it comes down to you don't feel like another 65 would be worth it, then don't get it. The Re 65 versus the Envoy. Tess, I'm definitely more team Envoy. But the Re 65, man, like aesthetic wise, man, I actually really like the aesthetic of that keyboard. So I have to give the aesthetic choice to the Re. Again, this is all personal preference. And if you end up liking it, like the Re 65 more, then I'd say like get that over the Envoy, right? The Orbit, I'm very excited for, dude. Orbit, I am pumped for. I cannot wait. Let's actually get those little clippy things in. I'm praying I get Corn SE. When's the, at the risk of you guys hating me asking this question and letting everyone know, please don't hate me for it. Also, let's not geeky. When's the raffle for that? Raw Orbit with copper? Oh man, the Orbit, I don't know if Rabbit even knows that I'm so excited for it. But man, I've been like itching to build that board. I'm trying not to show my excitement to Rabbit too much, you know? God, I hate putting in these things sometimes. Oh, she just said soon? Okay. Makes sense. To me, mode is like the Apple of the key hobby. Clean, minimalist, just works. Yeah, you know what? That's a very good comparison. Mode's doing really good work. I'm very, very happy with them. You know, if you want to talk about like growth in a hobby and just able, like as a vendor, being able to listen and take criticism and be constructive about it, I think Mode's like a great example of someone who did that. Mode heard a lot of people's, including my own, their gripes about the Mode 80 originally. And they just completely shifted what they were doing and made some awesome stuff. You know, it wasn't just kind of like they doubled down on, hey, this is what it is, deal with it, like this is who we are. Not that they had to do anything, but they did it. And, you know, that's how you, in a lot of ways, make a successful brand. That feels like it was forever ago. It honestly was forever ago. To me, Marketron's video on the Orbit is, dude, I love that video. He's so talented, man. The pre-order in-stock model mode uses is pretty refreshing too. Yeah, it's all very short pre-order stuff too, which is nice. Kind of get your stuff in, you get your pre-order in, let it kind of like, let them do their thing, and it comes in a few months these days for mode stuff. I'm happy to support their brand and, you know, build their boards and help spread the word there too. I'm still using mine. Dude, I love all my mode boards. I used my Sonnet all morning because I was editing some stuff for Noble Keys using my Sonnet.
So nice.
Pancakes.
Less than 3.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate using your Prime here. I'm happy they brought the Sonnet and I was able to get... Oh yeah, dude, the Sonnet's amazing. I love my Mode 80 2022 edition. I think someone actually put in a request to build one of those. I need to go double check. You don't, honestly, Denife, you do not need a dream board. You don't need to have the all-encompassing, like, this is it. This is the end of the hobby. I personally think that's a boring way to kind of have hobbies. Again, personal preference. Chasing something is fun, but it's always going to be the chase that's the most fun. Getting that final result is great for 5-10 minutes, maybe a day or two, and then you're left with emptiness. Like, you're left with this void of just like, what do I do now? That's why I don't chase that stuff, you know? That's why I do not chase it. Okay, we're using Nixies today. I lubed these bad boys up good. Clackbait, do you use Windows or do you use Mac? Like the Apple? I'll stop buying keyboards one day. One day. Windows, baby. Okay. I'm gonna sound like a fanboy here, but I promise you, I'm just speaking some facts right now, dude. I also was having problems with my Windows computer, and I blamed it on parts, and I was like, fuck this, you know, like maybe it's my AMD card, maybe it's my processor, maybe it's my motherboard. It's fucking Windows, dude. Windows sucks. I ended up switching to an Apple computer. I have not had any problems. I have once in a blue moon, I'll have like a problem, like sure, once in a blue moon. And it's like a minor inconvenience, but never to the degree that I was on Windows, dude. Never. Zynos, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. And it's sad because I had to switch to Windows 11 when I was using my Windows computer for something that I was doing at the time. And they required us to have Windows 11. And because I work from home, that was like my only work computer. Oh my God, man. Listen, I'm Team Apple now, just for the sake of my shit works. I don't care that it's the strongest thing in the world, but the new M chips are, like the M1, M2 chips are fantastic. But I am not dealing with the Windows problems anymore. In fact, when I go play games on my Windows computer, because I obviously don't game on the Apple computer, oh man, even that has problems. The other day, for whatever reason, my Wi-Fi driver, which I have never updated, I don't even have like auto updates on for any of that stuff. I don't know what happened to it. I need to like reinstall it, and it was like a whole process because it wasn't working. Oh my, it was so annoying, dude. You can chalk it up to maybe me being bad with Windows, which I don't think I am because I've used it all my life, but bad experiences. Macs are great for individual users. As soon as you get into a mixed environment or need enterprise apps, they fall apart in my experience. You might be 100% right. Totally. Honestly, cancerous. Like maybe you have a different experience than me. But for what I'm doing right now, being some editing, personal use, bookkeeping, stuff like that, it's been a breeze compared to Windows. They did Apple releases a streamlined gaming devices the day that they win forever. True, actually, dude. Unlubed Nixies? No, these are lubed. They're all lubed up. I just used 205G0 on these. I did some testing with like amounts just because I always do for clients just to make sure like I get the exact thing that I want. And this is just the normal amount that I've lubed with MX or Nixie switches rather. I like it. It feels good. Did you spring swap? Nope. I actually have stock springs even in my, what's it called? My Unicorn. I actually don't mind the stock springs on these. The stock springs aren't bad. It's the only cherry switch that I'll probably say that about. I do like this board a lot. It is Kilo. Oh, my friend Kilo. How are you doing today, dude? I swear to God. Wait, does Wob not have a second B? Oh, I actually don't know. Does Wob have a second B in it? I'm honestly not sure. I eat a nice steak. Don't make me jealous right now, man. Come on. What's a good way or a mod to give the Tofu 2.0 or more bounce with sock gaskets? I don't recall how the sock gaskets work on that, but maybe not applying all of them. I don't really recall, and I don't want to give you a wrong answer. It doesn't? I mean, it's an older set, Cancerous. I don't think it's been refreshed, right? Let's actually go check out Kilo Steak, because I'm always interested in a good steak, dude. There's nothing wrong with some steaks. Let me double check. Where is it? In the food thing? Oh, baby. Did you cook that? That's nice, man. I kind of wanted one today, but we had chicken instead. Also, question for you guys. Are you guys also seeing all the icons in Discord now? Like, beside all the channel names? Me and Chozo, I mean, like, I didn't read any update notes about this. Me and Chozo were, like, having, like, a little mini freak out, being like, why the fuck are there icons next to everything in Discord now? We didn't do it. And then I think it's a feature in quotations. I just don't know how to turn it off. It's okay. I don't even understand how it like knows what all the channels are. How long did it take you to get it? I mean, I've been using Apple for a long time for my laptops, because Apple laptops for me have just always been a lot nicer than Windows laptops. I want to see how does this will work perfectly for playlists. Perfect. All right, we're gonna just test our stabs. I personally have 50 gram springs in my board. Yeah, it's all preference at the end of the day. I think if I was to do some Nixies again, I would probably go with, maybe I'd go with like a 55, but depends on what you're looking for. Marcia, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day today. I like 45 grams. Yeah, dude, 80 grams is tough to type on, bro. It is tough. Super tough. All right. So much better now that you're here. Oh my, are you streaming afterwards? Are those Canada keys from the Toronto meetup? Marcia, I designed this one. This is my first and only GMK keycap that I designed. It's from the Canada meetup. It's a, little maple syrup bottle. I asked them to pad print the Canada, like the little maple leaf on it. So eventually, if this does wear off, at least you get a maple syrup bottle. And this one here, I actually still don't know what profile this is. We were thinking it's XDA, maybe, I don't know. It's really rounded though. Cute little design too. Why didn't we get those at the Vancouver meetup? Gotta talk to Apex. I didn't listen. They reached out for the Toronto one and I said sure. I didn't do it though, man. I didn't do it. Nixies sound, I don't know if you guys that picked up on the mic. Nixies are so nice. All right, let me quickly just double check all the... Oh, let's open up this too, shall we? That's gonna scratch your Envoy accent. Wait, what? Yo, Alex, that's gonna... Oh, match! I thought it said scratch. I was like, what's gonna scratch it? Oh, and you know what? Unintentional, but we only got to pick from GMK colors, and that was the closest to like a mapley kind of caramel thing from the stock colors. Oh, guys, we're not doing a poll. This is gonna be normal because it's not a GMK tray. There's no bets here. It'd be pointless. It's gonna be normal. Key Kobo. Ooh, this is kind of nice. Scammed? Oh, this is the set that just went live? Yeah, this just went live for pre-orders on Novel Keys. I know a lot of people have been itching for this set to come back. Well, just this colorway rather, not this particular set, but... Have you heard about internal issues with Milky Way? You know, I don't really deal a whole lot with Milky Way, but from what I understand, Milky Way has always had a little bit of, I don't know if it's internal, but just things going on with Milky Way. I hate it when things go on, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know much about Milky Way, but I just know that there's been like complaints about quality. There's been like things they've worked on, etc., etc. Again, I don't want to speak on them. They seem like nice people, but it's always been like my view of them, I suppose. You honestly don't like Nixie because of the scratchiness? I always do Nixies because I've done a lot of these now. But I always do them with like a medium kind of heavy coat on them. Well, not medium, sorry, light medium kind of coat. Not heavy. I feel like they sound really nice that way and retain some of that nice scratch as well. But the upstroke should be really nice on this too. Cherry scratch is special? It is. It is quite nice. $205, baby. 205. Hello, Alex. Hi, Agitate. I'll show you a nice upstroke. God damn it. Burps. Come on, man. Come on. Are the Keycobo Legends still close to the edge? I think they are a little bit closer than the GMK stuff. Actually, maybe not. Nah, they're about the same. Yeah, like, I think the only gripe I have with some of the Keycobo stuff is the F3 key still looks a little bit weird to me. Like, the 3 looks a little bit meh there. And that's it. The caps lock looks like they fixed it, because that had like a weird O before it where it seemed thinner on one of my Keycobo sets. But I have like 3 or 4 sets now and I don't see that. But I mean, like, the Legends are pretty damn good, dude. Like, that's pretty good. So I have no issue with this. I can't unsee the F3. I mean, that's my only little thing. Again, I'm keeping it 100% honest. That's my only thing, but very good. Like, very nice set. I actually use the Keycobo wob a lot more these days too. IDM, thank you so much for the follow, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you guys all for the follows today. Always appreciate. I love Keycobo, great alternative. Yeah, I think they're a fantastic alternative to GMK. Because some of the other ABS brands are a little pricey sometimes, so just a little bit. Yeah, see, this is how I like lubing the Nixies. So there's not going to be like a huge sound presence here. So we're going to have like a nice, like, you're going to hear the switch, you're going to hear some of that bassiness. Lovely. Yeah, I like lubing the Nixies this way. Even when I did the derivative for JJW, oddly enough, he lubes the Nixies just like I do, which is a little heavier. I have a Nixie top and bottom 57 gram spring cream plus stem with titanium inserts. I think you'll have them in a few weeks when you use them. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Can't wait. Have you seen the recent GMK spacebars being fairly straight in comparison to like a year ago? You know, I have maybe the alternate experience to a lot of people where I've just very much thought that the GMK stuff has always been like fairly good. I've had like what, 3 spacebars in all the sets that I own that have been bad. So, do you cherry pick your Nixies? No, there's no need to. I do this thing where I only lube one switch at a time. And after I lube the switch, this is why it probably takes me longer than it should. I'll sit there and like tap it to make sure they all kind of sound the same. Like, I'll even sometimes go through and like, I do little batches of 10 and then I'll kind of review them. Why do I feel like you were going to build a 722 before hopping in stream? Did you happen to see the stream schedule? Maybe like it altered your mind and you just didn't realize it? Do you know of any set that uses a navy blue with beige alphas? That does sound like a set that ran recently. Navy blue with beige. Isn't that birch or something? Am I thinking of birch? Or I don't know if birch is like that. I honestly don't really remember too much of birch. Stargaze? Maybe Stargaze? I wish more manufacturers made Ergodox sets. So many cool sets. It's just finding the market for it, right? I got an extra B in my DualShot R2 Katakana base, so I'm not sure why. Is it supposed to? I don't know. I feel like most of the times extra Bs come with the base kits nowadays. Well, I just want to solder in our 4 corners here, just so like, I don't nothing shifts. Gotta make it. I'm very much a perfectionist when it comes to soldering things in. Or at least flushness of things. Oh man. Ugtug. Oh wow, good timing. Hello friend, how are
wow,
you?
Good timing.
25 months? Let's go, bro. What's your opinion on GMK Olivia? Classic set. Absolutely a classic set. I have no quarrels with GMK Olivia. I know a lot of people go, oh, it's overdone, or it's over. I mean, like, but like, what? Do you like? Does it bother you that other people use it? Type thing. Do you show them what else I gave you in the for the cherry clip-ins? Oh yeah, dude, I showed them. I showed most of the stuff yesterday, Oak. Here, I'll show it again. Actually, I have it right here because I was using it. Oak gave me a little goodie basket. And this is my favorite thing in the goodie basket. This is now a staple of the stream, dude. Damn, what the fuck? It is too good, man. Wish GMK Olivia had blue cousin? Like, wait, what do you mean by that? I'm a little confused myself. Does anyone have recommendations for a green keycap set that can go with a green QK80? What's available that's green right now? Green. I don't think Botanical's available at this current second. But, green. Is BRG available? Last I checked, BRG's not available, right? Maybe Dandy. Yeah, even Super Migusta said Dandy. Cherry Sage, yep, Cherry Sage could work too. Wasabi has green accents, so maybe Wasabi. Is November Fog green? Why am I recalling that also to be purple? Yeah, Wasabi's nice. Jasmine would be interesting too. Yeah, there's a few choices, I feel. If you don't mind waiting, I think Botanical Extras would be eventually, but I don't know when that would be. What would you recommend as an intro board for someone new to the hobby? I have a Keychron K8 Pro, but want to do my first custom build. There are so many boards you can pick up right now. If money isn't the problem, and you're looking in the realm of like a 65, my recommendation that I would pick is going to be the Envoy. I think the Envoy is such a nice, not even starter, I don't want to say starter, but just such a nice keyboard to kind of like, okay, start with, and maybe I will say starter. I think it's a fantastic board to kind of like sink your teeth into. I know a lot of people might say like the Zoom stuff or the QK stuff. That could also be really good too. Clavier. The fuck? What are you doing here? How you been, Clavier? It's been a while. God damn. Clavier. Pogman Clavier? Damn, I haven't seen Clavier in a stream in a long time. Binoculars? What's that? Is that Clavier? What's Money, thank you so much for that. Oh.
Alex Identi Hydrate.
I got you. Loki fixed my sleeping pattern for the past 9 months, but I just ruined it. So I'm back to the 2 a.m. Twitch streams. Is it 2 a.m. for you right now? Holy shit. That is pretty crazy, man. It's Winculus, right? It is. This is the Galati. I think you can use other PCBs in the F1. I think you can use Heine PCBs if you want. Okay, you know what I'm probably going to have to do, though? I can hear the plate shaking as I type with this. That's why I was soldering these down. So I'm just going to solder in our 4 corners. Because this is a thinner plate, right? So I want to make sure everything's picture perfect with this. How do you think plateless half plate compares to full plate? I mean, you get some of that, like, bassy undertones that you would get in a keyboard by using a half plate. But, I don't know. plateless builds are fun. I think they can sound amazing. But I've always liked the modifiers on a plate better than plateless. Is that a custom or like a custom IEM? It is not custom though. I am not that cool, unfortunately. I did see it, Clavier, and honestly, I liked all of it. The only 2 bits I would say that I had my major pain points would be I really didn't. Yeah, see, that sounds way better now that it's soldered in. I really didn't love the Permatex use. Permatex is not really great for stabilizers. In fact, it lasts like the least longest out of all of the dielectric greases. And then I guess the only oddity was Linus just didn't seem like happy to do the video. But I don't know. I got that impression. And I guess like a maybe one other like bonus thing was I think there was a lot of information presented about stabilizers and like how to mod them. I think it was a little over complex, but that's fine. Like it still covers a lot, and I really appreciate that. Like really appreciate it. There was so much good, like well thought out and well presented information. But yeah, I don't know. Like everyone forced me to do. Yeah, I felt that way too. They mixed up hot lights. Oh, did they? Honestly, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. I was lubing switches while I was watching it, so I think I missed a few parts of it. They low-key bootleg Nathan's video. Did they? Okay, my only... Okay, am I noticing that this plate is not sitting nicely with... Is this half plate weird? It's not locking with the switches. Okay, let me see. Maybe we'll take up, maybe that's like a thing we end up removing, but let's just build it with the half plate and we'll go from there. I don't know if it's like a thing with the Nixies. Another plate problem. You can kind of see that the half plate's not like, see how it's like a little bit of pressure is making it go down a little bit? Kind of hard to see, I'm sorry guys. But I'm worried that, and it's completely flush as you guys can see too. I'm worried that it's going to make it sound a little bit rattly. It is a thinner PCB though, so let me just solder it all in, and then maybe we can go from there. Put all the switches in, maybe we can really dissect this. Gion's alu half is 1 mil thick. Yeah. I've used it before. Never with Nixies, but I've used it before. Ooh, this is a bent pin. Got my notepad ready. Note it. Hopefully not when all the switches are in. Yeah, hopefully not. As a new person to the hobby, your vendor list on the website really opened up my options. Hey, no worries. I need to probably do a few updates. It's been a little while. Hasn't been a whole lot of new vendors, unfortunately, so. Weren't they always 1 millimeter? I always thought they were thinner. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe I'm just thinking incorrectly. I know I built a few with half plates now. It's only been a month since that last update. Oh. I feel like it's been longer for me. Also, do we want to use step caps, gurney, or regular? I don't think I actually asked. I need to put that as like an option on my website. I really do. Always use stepped. You're so photogenic? Me? Ah, man. I don't... Step please, Kay. Speaking on my own insecurities, I guess, I don't like photos of myself. That's why I don't post anything of myself. That's why even like, I don't know, I don't do Instagram stories these days.
Couldn't find my wallet all stream capper.
Oh my god, Sir Mr. Positivity, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I've been quite self-conscious. I think I used to post a lot of photos of myself, but lately I don't know. It's I haven't really been feeling it. But I appreciate that, Wrong Dongs. Love you, dude. Really do appreciate it though, man. Gonna gas this beautiful man up. Oh my goodness. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. You're hot as fuck. Oh my god. The second you get one mean message on a selfie, it kills the vibe. It wasn't even mean messages. I think I've just like, I've gotten mean messages. I think the one thing that I was getting a lot of that stopped, thankfully, was the whole like comments on my teeth on YouTube and stuff, because they're not straight. Like, I don't give a fuck, but I don't know. I think I don't know. I've just been more self-conscious because I've gained a few pounds because of COVID. Now I'm getting back in shape. I'm trying to get in shape now though. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's inspired me to do a whole like fitness thing now, which is never a bad thing, I suppose, right? I do think the plates are both different colors though. I think the other plate's more bright red than this plate. But I'm gonna be honest though, and I hope Gurney's okay with this. If I don't like the half plate with these Nixies, I might actually switch this to the full plate. Not today, but maybe like I'll do it as like a little bonus thing tomorrow. But we'll try it with this, because I do like the half plates on the F1s. Nightbot. Is my bot dead again? It looks like it's working. I think it's working, no? Well, I don't like the way I lubed this one here. You can assemble it without solder if you want. I guess we could do that too, yeah. I'm curious. I'm curious to see if we like this without it. I do want to test it a little bit, yeah. You look great. For some reason, I'm getting like, I don't know, I feel like the aluminum plate's a little too thin for the Nixies. It's not really locking on the switches very nicely. I've noticed over the past few years, my two front teeth are beginning to spread. I mean, like, my teeth have always been a little bit awkward. So I've been a little bit self-conscious sometimes, but most of the times I'm usually pretty good with that. Here, we're actually gonna do like a dry assembly, or like a pre-assembly run type thing of this, and then we'll go into the second stage and actually assemble this. Just so I know I like it. Client did give me free range for the most part, I think, over it. And I want to make sure we get the best board for the clients. I'm missing a tooth. Actually, technically, I am too. I only had 3 wisdom teeth grow in, not all 4. Which is really weird. Oh, do I need to get, I do. Hold on. One sec, guys. Is that one they're gonna work? No, I don't think so. One moment while I go get a... Do I have one over here? Sometimes I have one lying around on my desk. I feel like I did last week, but I put them all away. Yeah, I guess I don't. Yeah. Okay, one sec. I need to get an Allen key. I think it fixed my tooth, but apparently it cost... Dude, it's expensive, man. It's so expensive to do that stuff. Super. Actually, did the Geon kit come with any Allen keys? I'm not too sure if it did or not. Okay, well, let's get I think this will actually work. It will. I'm so lucky that I don't have to get my wisdom teeth taken out. I didn't, they told me that it was like a possibility, and it ended up being completely okay, thankfully. So I am a little bit lucky there. Man, I'm kind of starting to fall in love with the 722 over the the original F1 that I have. I don't know. I think it's that little back accent that really makes me love the 722. Yeah, I think honestly, Anna Benez, I agree. That is the ultimate thing. And you know what? I am struggling a little bit with that right now. Like, again, being a little vulnerable, I suppose. With a little bit of self-image type things, but we'll make it through it. We shall. The 722, I want to see some differences between the front height or something, but I think it's mainly just the accent. From what I recall, like I said, it's been a while since I've looked at the total detail list of both. I think the nicest 722 that I ever did was for Kilo. That board, oh man, that board's sick. That all red one. Okay, that one there's good. Kilo's still in chat. Ooh, he's got the nicest compliment. He brought it to the Canada meetup again. Well, not again, but he brought it to the Toronto meetup. Beautiful looking board. Did I take a photo of it again, Kilo? I honestly don't even remember now. I haven't even touched my camera to load the photos off of it. Okay, and that's good. And then the top piece, which I believe are all the same lengths. Isn't the angle more pronounced in the 722? I thought that was one of the things, but honestly, I just don't remember now. Like I said, it's been a while since I've looked at like the spec sheets or whatever you want to call them. When I got my 722, I got the plate that uses normal foam gas instead of the O-rings. I was pretty upset when I realized it was still one of my favorite boards. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know there was a foam gasket version of it. But the 722 and even just the F1, beautiful. Still one of my nicest sounding TKLs. It just has that like really, again, I like this kind of sound profile. That really poppy kind of effect to it. So I've always been a big fan. Okay, let's do this now. Okay, we're just gonna dry install this and test a few keycaps to see if I like the half plate. If not, I do not mind switching, but I wanna be sure. Oh, I guess I have to put these in two. This is my least favorite part about doing this sometimes. Alex, how do you deal with the stress? I've been studying for a certification. I feel like I have all the info down. I'm just nervous. Huh. Oh, you know what? Maybe this will sound good. Stress is an interesting beast to tackle. There's no good way that I can... No, I have not soldered anything yet. Well, I soldered probably like 4 switches, but just to make sure that the plate doesn't go anywhere. We're just doing a quick dry run of everything. And then I'm going to do the soldering. Stress is interesting to tackle. There are certain times where like I personally feel that I'm stressing out about some dumb shit sometimes, but the best thing I can tell you to do is, see, again, it differs from person to person. I don't know, man. You just can't let things get in your head that much. I know this sounds so stupid. Maybe it doesn't sound stupid. Maybe it's a good thing that I'm saying this, but like, you just can't let it eat you. You can't let the stress win. Like, I get it. I'm stressed too sometimes, but the days that like I am mentally like totally clear and able to think that way, like I just don't let that become like the main outcome of my day. I used to stress a lot about things. Like I still do stress, but like not as much as I used to. Like, it's kind of take it day by day. And you know what? The less that I find myself stressing over like small things, the more I'm able to kind of tackle those things head on, and they just have better results. Brown Bear, what's going on, dude? How are you?
Howdy, Alex. How
Howdy.
has the weather been up there?
Up and down. Like there's not like a good set of weather, but it's been up and down for real. Dinner is a great way to unwind. I appreciate that, dude. You know what? Speaking of weather, I want a nicer vibe in here. We're turning on the little. I'm gonna probably turn off my light by accident, but there we go. We're turning on the fake window. I want the window vibe in here right now. Yeah, there's also training. I mean, like diet, from what I understand, too affects like anxiety and stuff like that too. But it's very dependent on how you decide to tackle that stress. Breathing exercises help sometimes too. Delicious meal and salt. Yeah, there could be a million different things you could do to tackle something, right? All right, this is all installed. Let's do a quick little peek at some of this stuff. See if we like it. Although that's dead straight, but why is this being weird with this right now? What is going on here? What the frick? Hold on, let me see something, guys. Is my spacebar funky? Did I get a funky spacebar? Or did the stab get raised out of here? It worked 2 seconds ago. Hold on, let me see. Alex is chopping a plate tonight. No, we're not gonna chop anything. What's going on? Stab, hello? You worked 2 seconds ago when I tested you? Right stab looks different from left stab? Did it pop out? I think it did. Yeah, I might have come unseated. Oh, God, that's honestly the one negative thing about clip-ins sometimes. Yeah. Those little stoppers, I'm telling you, dude, those little stoppers don't help sometimes. That's why I hate them. What table legs am I using? They're from Home Hardware. I don't remember what they're called, though. I type on keyboards to de-stress. Not a bad little thing to do. Did that all come out okay? I think so. Nope, this one here didn't come out. Does F1 need to use clip-ins? No, but the client sent this, so I was just using them. Put this here. Let's see what happened to you, Mr. Stab. Oh yeah, something went awry with the stabilizer. What went awry here? It popped out. Oh my gosh. It popped out funny, guys. I honestly open Notepad sometimes just to spam keyboard. Yeah, I do that too. I do that quite often, to be honest. All right, now it's pushed in. Let's see if that'll hold this time. Let's put the little clip thingy back in. Thoughts about the Machina? Are you talking about the Orbit? Huh, I'm excited for that one. That looks sweet, that keyboard. I do want to, you know what? I think eventually I do have to get myself an F1-8X, this one here, this version of it, the 722. I think I do like this enough that I would want to pick one up. I've built too many of these to not want to grab one. Okay. Let's quickly assemble this again, and then I'm going to do a dry run of this. Going to be a little bit of a longer stream tonight, guys. So if you guys have been wanting you know, a nice little long stream, because it's already been an hour and 40 minutes. We haven't even soldered. Just enjoy. I own an F1-8X, like the original one, the OG one, but not the 722. The F2 looks nice. The full brass keyboard? Or wait, what happened? Or that one there was the Eru? Wilkers, thank you so much for the prime, dude.
Months, much love, man.
Oh man, appreciate that, dude. I'm ready to vibe out. Hell yeah, dude. Love that. Love hearing it. All right. No, you know, sounds pretty good. I'm gonna tune the spacebar ever so slightly. See, do I like the alphas? I think they need to be soldered in a little bit. Seem a little jittery from that, but. I'm gonna put on all the keycaps because we can still solder this with keycaps on it. And we're gonna see if we like it or not. Take this out. Try the Keycobo spacebar? Yeah, I'm gonna try that right now. It should sound pretty close to identical. Yeah, once we have the, like, nothing's soldered in yet, guys, so it will change ever so slightly, I want to say. And I think I accidentally put all these 1 over by accident. But, yeah, I think this will sound really nice. Yeah, let's go with this. I think this is the move. I do think, because I like that. Let me check the enter and stuff too. Do we like the enter? Yeah, it needs to be soldered in, but I do like that too. Sending out a telegraph. A telegraph. Tune up the stabs just so we get a better indication, because I did really like lube on these. There might be a small difference, but I wouldn't say there's anything like crazy. Maybe there will be. Who knows? I haven't done like a comparison between Keycobo and GMK in quite some time, but Gurney, do we like the general sound profile? Do we have the approval for the go-ahead? Well, that's a nice spacebar, actually. We have the approval. Yeah, they do always slap. Okay, I'm actually going to take the keycaps off. Thoughts on type feel with Nixies versus regular hyperglides? Hyperglides? Wait, type feel? Isn't that really dependent on what spring you put inside of it? Like super dependent on the spring? At least I would say so. Yeah, that also matters too. You know, I really like that Valid on Cream set. Alright, let's get this soldered all in now. Where am I with keycaps at the moment? I personally can't tell the difference between cherry profile ABS menus. I mean, to me, ABS has always sounded like ABS. There might be some like weird differences because of thicknesses, but no, I mean, like, should I get an F260? I don't know. I would love to build one, but I don't know if I need one. You know? Send Tim switches swap with pen springs to make him buff. Get Tim moving. I like the thought of that. We have to get Tim moving a little bit. I do like that, dude. Good old Tim. G on keyboards only. Actually, this is a whole like Geon kind of build because isn't he selling Nixies as well? Let's put this over here. And let's solder some stuff in. Make sure everything's nice and flush. Give it a little press in. And let's warm up our soldering iron again. I did not call Tim anything, I swear. Alright, let's solder it all in. This is gonna sound nice. Tim's too cute for me to call him any names. I know we jest about it, we joke about it, but he's too cute. What did I drop? Alright, let's actually get this out of my way too. Let's put this on this very carefully. I am going to wipe down the board because I still see a lot of that white residue from that cloth. I don't know what the hell that residue is. It's like a dust, like the dust like caked onto the ano. So I'm probably going to give the board like a nice wipe after stream. Take it apart once again. But yeah, I don't know. To figure out what kind of... Probably get a brand new microfiber cloth to do so. Alright, let's get our soldering iron here. Those stock springs be pingy like crazy. For which ones? Nice shirt. Thanks, dude. A lot better soldered in. That's gonna sound nice. Because it has like a little bit of that wobble when you... Yeah, very, very nice. Okay, very happy with that. Let's do this. Wish Alex would give me a nice wipe. Huh? I've taken 2 summer jobs so I can buy a Left 5. Guys, remember, be financially responsible with this hobby, dude. Please. It's not worth it. I'm curious, where'd you get your syringe for lubing? I got them pre-filled from like different vendors, but I primarily use... what's it called? Primarily use Kinetic Labs for my syringes of lube. Primarily. Ooh, a 722. Hi, Kim Linwin. How are you? I don't know if it's a MacBook contrast, but I'm loving the color grade on your face cam more. Oh, I did up the contrast a little bit. Ever so slightly, because I noticed, because now that the summer has been hitting and we have more sun towards the beginning of the stream, because it has I have a diffusion filter on it, basically like a that one there actually has a, not a Pro Mist, I have a glitter glass filter, and I noticed it was just becoming way too soft, so I just upped the contrast ever so slightly. Pinker? That just might be because I might have got some sun or something. You just slept every... Wait. I just slept a very long day? Did you just get back? I don't know what... I don't know when everyone flied out and stuff. I think some people were like here till Monday today, right? Have you tried Wuche stabs with silicone or TPO wrap? Not yet. I have not. You got back last night. Oh, that makes sense. I was tired too. Honestly, I definitely needed some sleep too. It was fun though. It was so cool meeting everybody. Did you enjoy it? Well, wait. But no, I have not tried the Wuche stabs with the silicone or TPU wrap. Honestly, I have no... It's not that I don't have an interest in doing so. It's just... It doesn't appeal to me to try that in a lot of ways. I enjoyed it. I'm tired from traveling. I can imagine. I can imagine. Definitely takes a lot out of you. I was watching someone else's stream of the Toronto meetup and I saw Alex with a Leica. How are you? So I'm actually using a digital Leica, an M11. I don't really shoot film anymore. I did when I was growing up. But film has not really been on my to-do list. I love the film experience. Like, I used to shoot film all the time. But the film that I want to shoot's very expensive. So what I do is I shoot with the M11. And I love the, I don't know, it almost looks filmic coming out of the camera. And I think because I'm using that, you know, the manual focus, you kind of don't always hit focus like 100% of the time like you do with an autofocus lens. So you sometimes get that softness almost that you would have with a, you know, manual focus film camera, which I kind of like. Honestly, you can probably replicate that in any camera, but there's something special about the Leica colors. Look at this photo I took of... Oh, yeah, dude. It was... Those photos turned out so nice. The one of Tofu? Those turned out so nice. Looking fucking sexy today? Oh my god. 2000 ping? Here we go. Don't make me blush that way. Oh no, you're talking about the one, oh, the one that's on fire. Yeah, dude, that was fucking weird. Me and Jeanette were walking. I posted it on Twitter too. If you guys want to see that photo, me and my girlfriend were walking down I don't remember what street it was, but basically, I don't know exactly what happened, but basically someone like lit the I don't know if it was like a street or what the hell was it, but someone just lit something on fire. It was so random. And I happened to be around with my Leica that day. It was like right place, right time, so I was just like taking a picture. Not that I want that to happen, but... Oh my god. Angel, did I miss something? I'm so sorry, baby boy. What did you do? What happened? Can't wait to do dirty things to do tomorrow. Don't make me blush right now, Angel. Please, bro. What the heck? Did my music not come back on? There it goes. No, it was not me. Pinky swear, bro. Pinky swear. It was not me. Someone, sounds like OF instead of a podcast. Dude, it's going to be a different podcast. It's going to have a different energy with Angel. Totally different energy with Angel. Did you see that your article about foam was in the Linus Tech Tips video? Okay. I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys. I only listened to the video. And I looked up for certain... I was lubing switches as well as watching it. But I did not see that my article about foam was in the Linus Tech Tip video. I even forgot I wrote that article about foam. That's like the only opinion piece foam or opinion piece article I have about anything, which is the foam one. I actually don't even know why I wrote that. I think I was just wanted to talk about my feelings that day. I don't know. I knew that Linus video was going to bring lots of people. At least they did better research this time around. Yeah, like I said, I think they did fantastic. Like, my only little thing was the permatext. That was it. I thought the video was pretty good. Come on, you're on a national YouTube television? Oh, Mama, I made it. I made a Linus video. Oh, these are all flush. Yeah, you're basically a tech journalist now. You wait, guys. Tomorrow there's going to be a lot more articles coming out, a lot more opinion pieces, so I get more LTT videos next year when they make a revision to that whole thing. You just wait. Did they give credit? Oh. I personally don't even really care. I am just staying in my own lane when it comes to this kind of stuff and minding my own business. I used to give a little bit more of like a shit about some of like the outside stuff that was happening in keyboards, and like I just realized it's not worth the energy. I just want to make this community the best possible and call it a day. Make a blog post about your favorite chips. They halfway cut off your logo on the top. Oh, smudge. It's okay. Whatever. A little smudge. Don't forget about us when you hit it big. Please. I'm never leaving Twitch. Or, I guess streaming. I don't want to say Twitch, but streaming in general. You guys will always be here. My main priorities. Please. Alex hinting he's going to be... He's going to... What is that? I don't even know. The kick? No, never. I perused the other day. I don't quite know if I love that platform or not. Not for any reason in particular, just thought it was a little awkward. Feels way too much like they ripped everything from Twitch. The Mr. Beast of keyboards? Huh. I don't know about that. LTG should just ask you for an interview or something. Aren't they in Toronto too? No, they're in Vancouver? I think. Or Calgary? I don't know where they are. I honestly don't remember. Yeah, they're West Coast. That's all I know. They're West Coast. LTT Labs keep section when? Are they gonna, like... I wonder what their testing stuff would be for keyboards. Have they done any LTT Lab keyboard stuff yet? I think they did some mice stuff, right? Or they said they were going to do stuff with mice. I don't know what you could really do. Have you seen the SE Corn? I have, man. I kind of want it. But I kind of also feel like I shouldn't. And I feel like I'd be hogging it if I did get it and if I did happen to win. So I'm a little torn, to be honest. I'm a little torn. They have a robot for keyboards? Oh, that's interesting. I cured 1,000 people's addiction to spending money on keyboards, Mr. Toes. Yeah, what, by just giving them keyboards? Become like the Oprah Winfrey of keyboards. Just everyone gets a keyboard. Check under your seat, boys. You got a keyboard. You hear her first, LTT doing testing on live mice? Oh gosh. Can you imagine? What a title that is, you know? What a title. Checks under your seat? Yeah. They've done keyboard videos yet, or they haven't done keyboard videos yet. It'll probably be mostly big companies. Yeah, I can't imagine them doing like a custom or something like that. Like, I really can't imagine them testing out a custom thing like that. If they did, there'd be, I feel like, so many variables with that too. But it makes sense to do like, I don't know why my camera's struggling right now. ASUS, stuff like that. It makes sense. It makes sense that they would do something like that. The only keyboard that I've heard that has come out in like the mainstream areas though is like what? The Asus ROG stuff? I haven't heard of any new Corsairs that have like made headlines. SteelSeries, I haven't heard anything of in a while. And some of the Wooting stuff is the only stuff I hear about. More of the mainstream brands. I think I heard a little bit of Logitech, but I don't know if it's any good or not. Because you're gorgeous? Oh my god, thank you, man. I appreciate that. A video on a unicorn and why it's not worth it. If they, I mean, like, I think this is for anyone who makes a video on like why something isn't worth it when it's like clearly a collector's item and like clearly there are other options you can buy that are cheaper, and you really only buy something for like, you know, maybe because you like the artwork, maybe like the design on it. I just think those kind of videos are very pandering to a drama-based audience. Like it's clickbait, right? the custom keyboard scene's about like art and expressing yourself, and sometimes price tags get a little redonkulous. But I think it would be kind of ridiculous to have like worth it. Yeah, it's super subjective. Like just what Slothin' Around said. Super subjective. My board from the meetup? Let's see this thing here. Oh, baby. That's so stealthy. I love that picture. So stealthy, dude. Logitech switches goated. Are they though? Still would love that Razer mouse that came out, but I have not been able to find it at all. That got me. Yeah, mine too. Vomits at Romer G. I still really like, fuck man, that had to be like one of the biggest, even when I didn't know anything about custom keyboards, that particular Logitech board was like such a regret purchase of mine. I've always hated, even again, didn't know anything about other keyboards. Romer G switches I always thought were ass. Never liked them. I think we've soldered and everything. Looks, did I? Looks like we did. It does, right? Yeah, I think I did. But we'll find out when I test the PCB. I guess we'll find out. All right, let's move some stuff out of the way here. My desk is feeling a little cramped. All right. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Monday. It doesn't feel like a Monday because in Canada it's like a Victoria Day or something like that, but it doesn't really feel like a Monday today. Oh, let's put this in first. Nope, this is the wrong one. This one here goes on the bottom. Holiday today feels like a Sunday. Yeah, it feels like a weekend. Even today, like, I had lots of work to do, and I did it all, but I was low-key feeling like vibing a little bit. Nah, I'm probably gonna clean up a little bit after this. Maybe write some emails, like, I don't know, clean this keyboard. I want to get that weird, like, I still see some of that residual dust stuff from the case. Maybe just sit down and polish this up. But that's really about it. I don't have anything I really want to do. Nothing too crazy. Australia and Canada can both relate celebrating UK events. Oh, is there something like that in Australia as well? I don't know. I might be ignorant, but I'm sorry, guys. Oh, fuck. Here are the screws. I'm double balled up over here, by the way. We have 2 balls. Sounds weird saying it out loud, but... JJW is telling me to put 2 balls in the tray, so I did. Have you tried Hearthstone Battlegrounds? I loved Hearthstone at one point until I realized that I also didn't love Hearthstone. What do you think about half versus aluminum plate on the... Wait, did they make a half plate for the corn? If they did, they do. I did not know that. I have honestly no idea about a half plate for the corn. Like, none at all. No opinions on it, because I don't think I've even heard one with a half plate. You need a plate, though, because it's O-ring. But yeah, they do. Damn, I didn't know that. We celebrated the Queen's birthday, but not too sure. Yeah, I don't even know what to do. Thanks for the follows, guys. And thank you guys for the subs and stuff, too, during the stream. I appreciate it. You can get a custom cut. Oh, cool. I wonder how that sounds. I'd be interested in trying that, for sure. Definitely interested. All right, let's put our little feetsies on now. So Thank you. I appreciate that GTM for the Prime, man. Really do, dude. It's so good with cherry browns. If you guys have sound tests of that, I know YouTube, like sound test, not the best thing in the world for like properly demoing a sound, but still would love to hear that. Also, my God, people need to do more feet like Gion does. This is by far the smartest way to do keyboard feet. Even mode, like I know it's half adhesive, half this on the new mode, like the Envoy, but so much better. Matt, thank you so much for converting your sub to a tier 1. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, man. Alex, for CF Top Mount Alice, do you think Browns broken in or Nixies would be better? Browns broken in or Nixies? I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried broken in Browns. Have I tried butter Browns or whatever they're called? I really like the bezels on this board. A lot of people do. I think one of the main draws about the F1 is like the thin bezels. I believe the original F1 had, kind of hard to see because it's a black board. I believe the original F1 had thinner bezels, like just a hair slight thinner, if I remember correctly. I'm so torn, trying to build both. Wait, what are we building? Oh, man, you gotta love the spacebar on this. You gotta love it. I don't know if this set's gonna look nice on this. Kinda think it will. Oh, yeah, that's nice. It's pretty nice, guys. That is a nice sounding spacebar. You have a great night. Take care, Luther. Appreciate you for being here, man. Bro, the sirens adds the ambience in the stream for some reason. A lot of people have said that. I like it too. It's kind of nice. Originally, I was kind of like a little embarrassed by it, but I kind of like it. I'm just trying to make stream a vibe for everyone. That's all. Oh, put the B in the wrong spot. It's a half plate, actually. We're using half plate for this today. So we should get, oh yeah, that does sound pretty nice. We should get a little bit more of a deepness from the alphas, theoretically. Why is the P over here? Oh, I guess I must have touched it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be pretty nice. Where's the long shift? You know, the only thing I don't understand about Keykobo's trays is they kind of have all the keycaps everywhere. This is violet on cream. This goes here. I'm using scooped. Sorry guys, scooped is best. This does not go here. This goes here. I have everything in the wrong spot. Don't ask me why, but I guess I just did it by accident. Beautiful. Step cups. All right. Gurney, what keycaps do you plan on putting on this? Do you know? Or violet on cream? Sorry, not cream on. Did I say cream on violet? Violet on cream, VOC. Whoopsie. I always reverse M and N. I do it too. I honestly build 1,000 keyboards. Sometimes you just forget about things. It's okay. I feel like TKL is just so premium. It's also, I'd say, like one of the more versatile layouts for people. Like some people, they can't give up things, right? And you know, it's a good size if you're coming from like a full-size keyboard and want to get on, you know, something new. This and 75s, I think, are perfect for a lot of people. I really, really think that. I don't like the sharpness of this one, and I think I know why that is. So I might have to tune that stab a little bit more post. It's the TX stabs. I think it came loose a little bit too. It's okay, we'll fix that afterwards. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, these sound great. I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy we did the dry run of this to make sure we sort of liked it. Yeah, I'm very, very happy. I do not like this backspace though. It sounds like the right stab or something is a little awkward in it. Wait, did I even solder in the switch for this? Let me make sure. Sounds like something's a little bit weird, but we'll fix it. Oh, I did. You know what? Maybe it just needs a little bit more lube. No, it looks like it's fully seated. Might just need more lube. Maybe the stab needs to be a little bit reseated because it's a TX stab. Maybe it's not fully in properly. That happens. Did I tell you how I've known Zerp for almost 2 years now, but I didn't know until recently he was designing for Darling? Oh yeah, dude, I've met Zerp. He's really nice, man. Wait, did Gurney say what set he was gonna do? Wob for now, but I'm thinking, oh. Dude, if you put Homon on this, that would look so nice. Can you explain why that sharp ticking noise happens for the stabs and how do I fix it? So 2 reasons. See, it's the downstroke. Something on the stab. This is very particular to clip-ins though. I've never experienced this on a screw in. Sometimes you just kind of need to like go in, remove the little stopper and really like push it in. What I'll do sometimes is I'll take tweezers and like expand the little stopper thing. That, or sometimes it literally just could be the switch too. Sometimes the switches act a little bit weird when you just make sure it's all seated properly. So I'll just reflow it and push it in. But it's not a bitch to fix. It's just annoying. I've always found them to be like exclusive to clip-ins, more so exclusive to TX stabs. But it's been a while since I've experienced that loud crashing noise with a TX stab. So, funnily enough, I've known him more through the VTuber community. Oh, does he follow a lot of VTubers? That's kind of cool though. I mean, that's kind of small world type thing too. Yeah, QMK stabs, or the QMX stabs rather, sound like stabs. I didn't know until like I saw Nathan's video that you could actually take those things apart. You just got to apply a bunch of force. It feels a bit awkward to do so. Actually, this set's not that bad on this. I thought it would look a little bit awkward, but I'm very happy I chose this for tonight. Is the keycap hitting the housing? Yeah, I mean, it could. Maybe let me try a GMK one. It could be a keycap thing. It could also just be the switch. Like I said, it could be a switch thing. Maybe there's some pressure from the plate on the switch. Like, I think what I'm gonna do is try 2 things. We'll see. Check the key as well. No, this sounds fine to me. I don't think it's an alignment problem. We'll see. I'll do some minor tweaks as usual. Oh boy. Scroll pause. Yeah, the kitting on this, it's good kitting, just kind of confusing. It looks like it's touching the right side. I can assure you it's not touching anything. I can assure you. We'll fix it. I'll fix it with you guys. Could be a bunch of things. Might have to desolder the cap. Like, who knows? It could be that too, right? Print. Did you find it's hard to balance TX wires? Nah, it's usually with wires. It's never really like a balance thing. Oh no, this doesn't go here. Insert. Home. Dude, I'm not even saying anything, man. That's what's crazy about that. The Apple thing just activated. It's crazy. Where's the delete ends and page down? The stream has sold me on the set. Oh, this sounds nice. Wait, where's the right page down? This isn't the right page down, is it? It's not. Oh, okay, you know what? I'll look for it later. That's the wrong profile page down, but okay. My only complaint about this is it's right here. Why is it here and the other two are on this tray? The kitting is a little bit all over the place, like in the trays, but I mean, it's all there. It's just weird. All right. Yeah, that backspace is bothering me a little bit. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, let me see one thing. It could even just be like maybe not enough lube on the. Let's do one small little thing here. Sometimes even this helps a little bit. I don't know if it's the stab or the switch. Let's see. That looks nice. Isn't print scroll? Oh, it's okay. Whatever. No, it's the stab. Okay, we'll fix that in a second. It could be just the switch itself. Maybe it's like a bad switch. It's TXAP. All right, let's see what this sounds like. I'm gonna open it up and actually desolder it, but oh, why is this camera so bright? Whatever. Almost perfect. They're not all perfect. They're almost perfect, it said, right? Ooh, a little HJ test for you. Oh yeah. 2 sets were bad, really? So maybe it is just a bad stab. Okay, it's okay. We'll make it work. Oh man, that does sound real good though. Dude, that... Yeah, I'm gonna go in and fix that backspace. I know I keep repeating myself, but I'm just talking to myself too. Gurney, what do we think? Do we like it? Are there any available boards right now with offer half plates like this? Good question. Perfect. They are modded, but I'm going to I keep it simple with Nixies. I think the stock springs aren't bad on them. I know some people say they don't like them, but little bit of 205G0 when you get, you know, that really nice sound profile. You could go in and film them. I have filmed them. Sounds a little slightly deeper with films. But the payoff of it's not really like truly worth it unless you really care about that slight detail. The other thing that fixes these TXAP stabs, or this TX stab sometimes, is just use. For some reason it like settles in at one point. But see how sharp this stab is compared to the rest? Actually, the interstab's a little bit sharp too. Sold you on the key set? They sound just like GMK. If you guys are worried about like what the Key Kobo stuff sounds like, it literally sounds like GMK stuff. But, oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna do it later. My desk needs to be cleaned before I take out the desoldering gun to like replace the switch to make sure it's This is on Novel Keys. It's their Keycobo Valid on Cream. It's up for pre-order right now. But yeah, Gurney, I'll take a look at that spacebar. See how it's going away now slowly? It's not as bad as it was before. It's just, it's the stab. The TX stabs are like that. Weird. It's still, it's not even a tick. It's like a plastic hitting something. I don't know. But how you guys were saying, some of you guys were having problems with the AP stabs? That's weird. So far, I've been pretty lucky. I've done like, what, 3 sets of them. I think I've done, this is my 4th set of AP stabs. If this is a bad one, I'm gonna be real sad about them. Because this is the same issue I was having with the original TX stabs. This loud crashing weird noise that I know how to fix it. It's just annoying. I swear you guys are hearing things. It should sound like this. Well, not exactly, obviously, but it should sound like this for the spacebar or the backspace. And see how it kind of sounds like it's hitting something it's not supposed to? Either it's a switch problem, or it's a stab problem causing some sort of weird, odd sound. It's very sharp compared to the rest of the keyboard. Dark V2s, it was fixed by changing the switch. Yeah, it's like I said, either one of them. I just don't feel like cleaning right now. I was gonna just quickly check the stab out, but I feel like it's the switch too. I don't know. It could be one of the two. I'm not 100% positive. Gurney, do you mind if I change all this off stream, or would you like to see me do it now? I'm cool with whatever you want to do, bro. Whatever you want to do, man. I've had, oh, I read the one there. QMX and GMK been really good, just takes long to mod. Yeah, they're a little tedious to mod, but I mean, they were good. I didn't mind the QMX ones, a little expensive, but I mean, they're fine for what they are. Most stabs are. Not fussed about it. Let's see, where's my desoldering gun? You know what? Fuck it. You guys want to hang around for another like 15, 20 minutes? You guys down? We can take a little peek into fixing this backspace. Let's go. Cool, dude. Let's unscrew it all. Keycap set, it's the Keycobo Valid on Cream. Very nice set. Extended stream? Hell yeah, dude. Voxel, bro, how are you doing, man? It's a learning moment for most of us. Yeah, we'll figure out what's going on. First, we're gonna desolder the switch and make sure it's not the switch. And if it ends up not being the switch, it's most likely the stab. Your camera looks trippy? Which camera? Am I lagging? Does my camera look bad, guys? It does? It's going, oh, well, I mean, it might just be going off and on focus, but Legending's good. I think the Legending's perfectly okay with the Valid on Cream stuff. All right, let's explore what's going on with our boy over here. Stabs seem seated. They seem seated. Okay, let's try the switch. Let's desolder the switch quick, because it might be that. We're using Cherry Nixies today, but one of the switches might be a bad switch. 24-hour subathon? No, this is Keycobo. No, I don't think I have the physical capability in me to do a 24-hour subathon. I am, 1000% not built that way. I'm not a trooper when it comes to the 24-hour streams or anything like that. I'm not too good at it. GMK is still king? I mean, I personally think these are really good alternatives. Maybe some minor things that like I prefer GMK for over this, but I have no quarrels with the Keykobo stuff. None at all. Oh, you know what? Is it the switch? Or is it... Oh, I'm gonna do this new too. I'll turn it off. Is it this switch, dude? Let's see. When am I dropping GMK Aether? That moment. I have no idea. As of right now, no real plans. But me drop it for you? Oh my gosh. Let's cherry pick 2 of these. Tattoo's looking sick. Thank you, bro. Try these 2. I'm pretty sure with the keycaps are crashing down on the housings, it's better with a long pull stem in the Nixie housing. But what we'll try to do, I have an idea of what we could do, is I could apply a small mod. If I do a long pull stem in the Nixies, I don't know. It's gonna feel different from the rest of the keyboard. Pretty sure it's the keycaps crashing down on the housing. I mean, which would be a common occurrence with these TX stuff. This is the exact, like I said, exact problem I experienced with TX stuff originally as well. Is it keycap interference? Well, we're just gonna swap out the switches and find out. Give these a little swap and then try a few other things. The stabs look seated, so I'm not too worried about that. Isn't TX AP for long pull switches? No. I mean, I'm not incorrect on saying no, right, guys? AP is just called almost perfect. From what I understand, it's nothing to do about. Nope, still that issue. It's the slabs.
Alexotos love.
Jiro, thank you so much for the Prime, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So now my only concern now is what is exactly causing that. Thank you, dude. How was the meet? It was good, man. I enjoyed it, man. It was real good. That's why cherry clipping's always on top. Agreed. Agree. Very much agree, dude. Let's see. Let me double check with the other cap too. Try GMK backspace? Me too. I'm gonna try that. Was it this keycap this entire time? I thought, didn't I try a GMK backspace? Or am I going nuts? Is there like some sort of weird twist in the stem? Hold on, let me put the little... Oh, I didn't do it? It's the cap. Perhaps the wells where the stem go is different lengths? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know the dimensions of anything, so. Oh, well, I mean, whatever. We tried. At least we took it apart. We found out. Troubleshooting at its finest, right? I don't think it's the plate. It seems to be the cap. Hold on, let's put this back together real quick. Takes 2 seconds. It's a very easy board to assemble. That's weird. I can't say I've ever experienced that before. And I just finished pooping on the... Well, I didn't really poop. I was theorizing. You know what though, Dandy? TX did this to themselves, all right? Because that's the traditional sound of the TX stab when it wasn't almost perfect. If it is, I don't know what it would be. I'm kind of curious to see if the Saran Wrap trip would work. Maybe it's something to do about how the stab and the switch is sitting in that. I'd be very interested to find out. Where stem holes were too big and loose. Ah, did they have that issue? All right, let's find out. I'm gonna grab some Saran Wrap, or we're actually gonna do some like exploring and digging here. That way there I can tell Mike. I heard I had that problems with PBT fans. Yeah, it seems to be pretty common. Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. My Envoy has that problem too. The spacebar. It's not the Envoy, rather, but the stabs in the spacebar for the GMK, like, it's too loose. So I had to use a Saran Wrap strip for that. That also explains why it's backspace, since it's the profile's different. Wait, what happened? For what? Envoy's goated. I should have never sent it back. Just disappear, hove, and then just never show up again anywhere and just be like, yeah, that's it, man. That's the last keyboard I ever do. It's so nice though, Hov. So nice, dude. No more streams. Yeah, no more. You're done, skis. Should try out this mod. That guy seems pretty smart. That guy seems pretty smart, man. Alright, I'm actually going to do the Saran Wrap trip before we use the GMK. Well, actually, let's test with the GMK stuff. Make sure it is the keycap. It could be a mix of everything. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to give you guys misinformation. I don't know. It could be a mix of maybe the stab doesn't work well with this. And I'm kind of curious to see if this makes the same noise on the Envoy. Nope, it doesn't. So maybe it's a mix of everything. These are Duroc stabs. Yeah, that does make that noise on that. It's still a little flat, but... It just could be the stab too. Like, I don't... They're all installed correctly. They're all lubed correctly. Could be the stab too. It's the stabs 100% had the same issue. Okay. Well, let's see if we can do a little modding to it. I'm just going to grab a little bit of Saran Wrap or something. Those red shorts? Do you like them? I think they're pretty nice. We need a 360? Oh, baby. I don't know if we need a 360 in my butt. Oh, man. Of course? Oh, my gosh. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Tweezers. I do not know. Actually, let's not do the stab area. Let's do the stem area and see that first. Hot tub time. Would you recommend spring swapping the Nixies? That's totally personal preference. I personally don't think you have to, but it's all gonna be up to you. The stock springs are, I'd say like they're okay. They're nothing like to write home about, but they're okay. So here's my thing now with this stab. No, nothing's gonna fix it. Try the AP on my Nox Ray, 2 sets just wouldn't return. Interesting that people are having problems with these stabs.
Yo, love you, man.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, Cortez. Okay, here's what I'm probably gonna do then. I have extra TX stabs. I'm probably, Gurney, there's no way I'm gonna send you this board with this TX stab having that issue. None. So what I'm probably gonna do for you, Gurney, I do not like this sound. I'm sure you probably don't like it either. Everything else, fantastic. Great. I'm probably gonna desolder the half plate and then go to my stash and just figure out a set that's working. But first time encountering this problem with the AP stabs. It is the AP stabs, guys, not the keycap. So we were right. It was the stab. Because even on these, it doesn't sound right. Something sounds off. Why did they change the original OG TX stabs? I appreciate that. No worries, Gurney. Part of the build process here. Why did they change it? Like, what was the point? What was wrong with the first ones? Yeah, there's no way. Like, I don't even understand what's causing that noise. Is it like a tolerance thing on the housing? Oh yeah, like look at. Oh, interesting. It is an alignment thing with the TX stabs sitting in the PCB. It's gone right. Interesting. So, is it like a vertical thing then? Could be a vertical problem. Seems like as I shift it left and right, the problem kind of dissipates here and there. Obviously this is not a fix, but... yeah, it's gone. Just stick with cherry clip-ins, guys. Just fucking stick with cherry clip-ins. I've never had to do this, all the cherry clip-ins I've ever used, man. Never. Sit here and fucking fiddle with things and lose my mind over this. Yeah, it's like gone completely now. So hold on, I want to do this to the enter a little bit too. Because the enter has a little bit of that on the right side, it sounds like. Note it, never use TX stamps. No, the wires are good. It's not the wires. It doesn't even sound like a wire issue. It just sounds like plastic. Like a plastic housing issue of some sort. It sounds almost perfect. Remember that, guys. They didn't say they were perfect stabs. We do have to remember what they branded them as. Almost perfect. Not quite. They're almost perfect. That's crazy. Wow. That's all that took to fix these? How about the stab aligning with the PCB? I mean, like, there's only so much the PCB can, like, allow for that, right? Yeah. My problem is sometimes with TX stabs, especially on the spacebar. Sometimes my spacebar tilts on the other side when using it. That could be a warp with the spacebar, though. That could be a spacebar warp. I don't know. Sounds good now. Good educational moment for peeps here. Yeah, I mean, like, now I know, too, if this happens again with TX stabs, it's just a housing alignment issue, which sounds ridiculous, but I'm still going to fiddle with this. I want to make this, like, 100% perfect. Spacebar's good. Thankfully, the spacebar be good. The left shift is amazing. The right shift is amazing. Enter feels like it needs a slight tweak. It seems like it's the alignment of the stab. Like, that sounds perfect now. Well, now that I pressed it down really, really hard, it seems like it's not perfect now, but so fucking strange. See, look, hold on. Let's do this now. Let's try this. I'm just gonna, like, wiggle this a little bit. Wiggle this a little bit too. And watch it all come back. Now it's back. Oh, a little bit. Not quite. It could be a binding issue too. That's what I mean, at the end of the day, it's probably what it is. It's like hitting the sides of the wall or something. So ultimately, either I replace this or I just figure out, like, maybe a reseat would be good for this too. I mean, educational moment. Yeah, it's definitely binding. But there's nothing to bind on, so it's not even the plate, because the plate has a giant hole in it, basically. I don't know if you guys can even really see, but yeah, like I said, I'm probably just gonna replace it. Worst case scenario, like if the other TX stabs also don't, maybe it's just like they just like the PCB or something. I'm just using a cherry clip-in, and I hope that Gurney doesn't mind. Worst case scenario, I just use a cherry clip-in. But interesting, very, very interesting. All right, though, guys, I think that's the stream for today. Almost 3 hours. All good? Yeah, we're gonna make it perfect, but yeah, weird. All right, though, guys, I hope you guys had a good stream today. Hope you guys liked it. Does it not take screw-ins? I mean, we could do screw-ins too, but I just feel like it wouldn't match, like it wouldn't look the same. So I was just figuring, like, at least the cherry could, like, look kind of like it, you know? But thanks for tuning in today, guys. Really appreciate you guys all being here and hanging out for as long as we did. Definitely a really fun stream. Gurney, I hope you enjoyed the stream for this keyboard as well. The keyboard sounds fantastic. I honestly really like the half-plate F1s. Beautiful sounding keyboard. Let's go find someone to raid, though. Let us go raid someone. Sounds so good? It does. It sounds fantastic. Let's raid Marcia. Let us
I should
raid
probably put the hot swap sockets on.
Marcia.
If I ever want to change the switches, that'll make my life a lot easier.
All right, though, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Love you guys. And peace out, everybody. It was nice hanging out with everyone here. Bye-bye, guys. Love you, dudes.